So how does a blogger start a coaching business? In this video, I'm going to take you from blogger to coach, how to start a coaching business if you're currently blogging. All right, welcome back. In this video, I want to share with you how to go from blogger to coach. Now, this topic is one that I shared at FinCon, the Financial Content Expo, which I've talked about on my channel several times before. And it's the topic that I shared on a panel. So I moderated a panel where I brought several speakers on who were talking about how they went from blogger to coach. We had all started out as bloggers and we had all started a successful coaching business. On that panel, we talked about the ways that we kind of shifted things. And so I wanted to share that content with you, as well as kind of give you some ideas if you're currently blogging, how you can go from blogging into becoming a coach. So if you're a blogger and you're trying to monetize your blog, you might realize that monetizing your blog can happen in a couple different ways. You can put ads on your site, which a lot of bloggers go that route. They create content just so they can have ads on their site, and that's absolutely fine. The problem with that is that it's not a lot of money and you really don't control it, because if you get kicked out of an ad platform, or if for some reason you stop getting your traffic, then, your money instantly stops. The checks are not that large, and they're not as large as they could be. And it takes a long time to build up the traffic in order to get really, really large checks. But that's an option. The other option to monetize your blog is by doing like sponsored posts. So this is something where the checks are a little bit larger. So you might get paid, anywhere from 50 to, a couple thousand to do a sponsored post, depending on who it's through, if it's a brand, depending on how large your blog is, how big your following is. The only problem with this is that that money is sporadic. So it's not something you can influence where you're saying, okay, I'm going to go work with these companies for 12 months and every single month I'm going to create a sponsored post for these companies. If you did, that would be really great. But think about how littered your blog would be with all of the sponsored content when your readers may or may not be interested in reading about, a specific mattress every single month of the year. So the third and final way to monetize your blog is affiliate revenue. So with affiliate links, what you do is you find products and services that you think would resonate with your readers, and you sign up for those affiliate programs. You grab the special link and you put it inside of your blog content. In some cases, you might write a specific blog post just for that product, which I've done in the past. The problem with that is if that product or service decides to stop offering what they're offering, or decides to stop their affiliate program, well, now suddenly all the work that you put into that content is all for nothing, because you can't monetize it anymore, with the exception of an ad that doesn't pay as much. So with that said, and this is exactly what happened to me, I had to look for other ways to monetize my blog. And when I realized that the next thing that I could do was a course, I attempted to do a course in the financial space, and it just wasn't something that I was interested in talking about anymore. I was tired of talking about, how to save money, how to, budget and all that stuff. And I wanted to talk about how to make more money, because that's always been like the most exciting thing to me, is figuring out a way to just start making your own money. And I call it creating coins, right? Figuring out a way to just start doing it for yourself. And so I started creating coins, which was essentially the next kind of blog and thing that I moved into. And I started talking about ways to make more money. Then as I got a lot more specific, I realized that I was really talking about marketing for coaches and helping them create and fill their coaching program. So I kind of left creating coins to the side and really just started focusing on just marketing consulting. With that said, that was my journey from blogger to coach, where I started out with a personal finance blog, and then kind of went into earn more money, and then realized that my coaching and my consulting is really in the area of marketing. So the good news is that if you already have a blog, you probably already have an audience. You don't have to start from scratch like I did, because I wanted to kind of move everything over into another area. But let's say that, you already have a food blog, and, you can help people figure out how to start their own food blog. That's an example. Or you can help people figure out how to take great photos of their food. You can teach people how to take great photos, period. You can do local workshops and start coaching people that way. So there's a lot that you can do to kind of start transitioning from blogger to coach. One main thing that you're going to want to do is you want to going to want to create a work with me page. And I actually went to archive.org to look at my work with me page and how it's changed over the years. And it was really interesting to look at it. It actually stopped archiving it in 2018. So you can only see the current version as well as the version that was up in like 2016, I think. But it's just really cool to see how when I had my blog and I was talking about the different ways that people could work with me, it's changed from what it looks like now. But you do want to set up a work with me page. On your work with me page, you can talk about how people can get in touch with you, how they can potentially book your services, how they can set up a free consultation call. On that free call, obviously you're going to want to get some more information about what they need help with and then, potentially book them as a client. So if you're trying to transition from blogger to coach, just understand that it's not as difficult as you think it is. It really is just a matter of telling people that you're offering those services and, email your list. If you're already a blogger, go ahead and send out an email to your list and say, hey, I'm helping people in this area. If you're not sure what area you're helping people in, then do free consult calls. Send an email to your list and say, if you've ever wanted to hop on a 15-minute chat with me to ask me anything, now's your chance. And what you're going to do is you're going to find something consistent that people are asking when they're on that call. And when you hear that consistent question, if it's something that you're willing to teach people, then that's your coaching program right there. That's where you would start. But you're definitely going to have to figure out how to structure your coaching program, what else to put in it, how to make sure clients are going to get good results, how to enroll additional clients. And if that's what you need help with, then I would love to invite you to my latest training, which is 5 steps to get coaching clients fast. Inside of this training, I share with you the 5-step strategy that my clients are using to create and fill their coaching programs. And I'll even provide you a way that you can work with me further inside of my program, Create and Fill Your Coaching Program. So if you'd like more details, you can click the link in the description box or go to latisha.tv/coaching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you have any other questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.